Shalom, shalom, brothers and sisters. I hope you're doing well. I hope your day is going amazing, man. I got a word for you today to stay patient, to stay waiting in the season of waiting if you're in it, and if not, to just continue striving, continue walking with Yahuwah, continue walking with the Most High, continue seeking His Word, continue studying His Word and seeking His presence and His Spirit in your life. His timing is not your timing. And we as humans, man, we are so focused on this present moment. What do I have now? What do I want now, right? We want so many things. We have so much desire for food, for success, for money. You know what I mean? Maybe we're in a financial crisis. Maybe we're in a mental crisis and we just want a quick fix. We want to be fixed now. And that's why we're looking get rich quick schemes. That's why that whole thing is popping off. These do things quick stuff is popping off, but everyone knows that nothing good, nothing amazing, nothing truly desirable happens in the now, happens quickly. It is all over long term, over long walking, over steadfastness and waiting and patience and hard work throughout a long time period. So you got to keep on working, keep on striving, keep on pushing, right? God is not working on your timing, and we all know that and we all hear that, but we don't all live like that. We need to live like that and understand that if we're not brought into our purpose yet, we don't have purpose here, we don't know what it is, we don't know what His will for us is, and we've been seeking it for maybe a while now, for maybe a short time, maybe a couple weeks, or maybe a couple years. We've been seeking His will in our life and we're still lost. We still don't know. That's a hard place to be because, that's when your trust starts to waver. You're like, God, I'm talking to you, man. I'm asking you to bring me into my will, to show me why I'm here, to bring me into the works that you want me to do, right? And He's not doing it, or He is, but we just don't see it and we just don't know it. Everything happens in such perfect timing if we are following God. Everything happens if we are staying the course. It will be perfect. And once it happens, you're going to look back and be like, wow, that is absolutely amazing. That if I had just been patient that time, I would have known that the blessing is coming right then. The blessing is coming. The blessing is coming. The patience, the peace, the love, everything is coming. The success is coming. You just have to be patient, right? God's promises are not void. God's promises will always come true because it is His word. His word is the truth. And His word will never become void. It will never be void. In Acts chapter 1, verse 7, Jesus Christ Himself says, "It is not for you to know the times or the seasons which the Father hath put in His own power." It is not for us to know. So we just got to walk blindly? Nah, we have His word. We have His Spirit. We have prayer, right? It's not just blind walking, but it is walking with trust. It's walking in faith, knowing that He's working all things out for the greater good of those who love Him. He's working all things out for your good. All things are working out for your good. He's working behind the scenes tirelessly, endlessly. That boy don't sleep. All right, I shouldn't say that boy, is kind of disrespectful, but man, he doesn't sleep. He doesn't take a break, right? He's working tirelessly, endlessly to make, to bring you into the peace and joy and the love that He wants for you, to bring you into the life that He wants for you, into the blessing that He wants for you, right? He wants to deliver you from the struggle you're going through right now, from the depression, from the sadness, from the loneliness, from the financial struggle, right? From the poverty. He wants you to deliver you from that, but He needs you to trust Him. He needs you to trust on Him and have faith on Him. He needs you at a certain degree, at a certain point before He can bless you, because He knows all. He knows everything. He knows exactly what is going to happen if He blesses you right now. And if He's not doing it, then there's some reason why. Then if He does it right now, it's going to end up bad. It's going to end up bad for you. It could lead to hell. It could lead you to abandoning your Father, and lead you ultimately to hell. And He knows everything, man. He knows eternity is so much more valuable, is so much more important. It's eternity, right? He's thinking from the God mindset, the God vision about everything. He's looking at life from an eternal viewpoint, from an eternal perspective, and we got to be doing the same thing because we are eternal beings, or at least we're meant to be. We're meant to be eternal. We're meant to eat of that tree of life and live for eternity. But we don't focus on that. We don't think on that. We don't think about eternity, right? We think about now. What can I eat now? What can I do now? What pleasures can I get now? What success can I get now? What glory can I get now in this body, in this world? And that's just not the mindset that he wants us to have, right? What can I do to store up rewards for myself in heaven? Treasures in heaven, right? What can I do to build my faith, to build my trust so that when I get to heaven, I'm happy I'm there. I'm happy I'm in the presence of God for eternity, because that's a big thing, right? I got to love him, man. I got to love him a lot to want to be in the presence of him for eternity. I got to love him a lot. I got to know a lot, and I got to be a lot. And we should be seeking the kingdom and its glory first above all things. And trust, walk in faith, walk in patience, and walk in trust, knowing that if you are not sinning, if you are not causing reason, if you're not forsaking him and leaving him, because we leave him every time we sin. So if we're not leaving him and we're continually walking, right? We all fall short, but if we're continually walking and striving to be, to that sanctification, to be sanctified, then there's no reason for him to hold that blessing back, right? So you just got to continue walking in faith and in patience, trust in his time, and you should want his will over your own. Like, you should want his will, because he knows everything. We know nothing. We're stupid. We're dumb, right? We're so close-minded, right? When he knows everything. So we should want his will above our own. Like, we should want that, because we know that he knows best for us. We know that he has what is best for us. And if we are living on our own without him, we'd be doomed. So we should want what he wants. We should want what he knows to be right, what he knows to be the best situation for us, right? Because he created us for a certain purpose, a certain reason. And if we don't trust in him to give us that reason, we can't find it ourselves. We'll never get there, and we'll always be void. We'll always be empty. We need his will. We need the purpose that he gives us. We don't create our own. He gives us. He created you and I for a reason, for a specific purpose. And, we just got to trust and walk in faith to live that out, to reach that place. And yeah, man, just a little mini message for you. I pray this helped you. It's encouraged you. It's inspired you, motivated you, exhorted you, edified you. And I hope you have an amazing rest of your day or night, whatever time it is, wherever you are. Yeah, I love you. Stay patient. Stay faithful. Have an amazing one. Peace out. Shalom.